Okay, so there's more than one way to load your wrist, and I know there's some pushback about, hey, loading my wrist is uncomfortable. I feel like I'm jamming it back here into my body. It just doesn't feel right, and I agree. That can be very uncomfortable for a lot of people. But right here, and loading the ball in this position is not the only way to load our wrist. It's one of the ways, and people can find comfort that way. But another way you can do it is by holding the ball right here in the center of your body, gripping both sides of the ball, rotating that shooting hand more towards the top, and then from there, just bending that wrist back a little bit to this position. So this is actually a much more natural position for a lot of people. It keeps that wrinkle in the wrist and still will allow me to rotate and move that ball without that wrist ever leaving that position of leverage. So if this is uncomfortable for you, here jamming it back, try moving the ball more to the center, shift this shooting hand to the top of the ball, and then flip here, putting that little bit of a wrinkle in the wrist, allowing yourself to move that ball without it ever having to load later at the top.